Hello, my name is Luke. I'm a ranger here at Kingsley Plantation, part of the Timucuan Preserve here in Jacksonville, Florida. So Anna Kingsley, or Antamajigganjai as she often went by, was one of Zephaniah Kingsley's wives. But here at Kingsley Plantation, she actually managed this site for about 25 years whenever Zephaniah wasn't here, along with managing her other plantations that she owned around the city. Anna Kingsley was born Antamajigganjai in 1793 in what is now Senegal. When she was born, it was a Yolof kingdom. The only reason we have this information is because she was a descendant of royalty. That's why we know this story. Otherwise, we would not have any information about her before she was bought by Zephaniah. So she lived over in Senegal, raised there for about 13 years before she was actually sold off in slavery. What happened to her at age 13, her uncle fought for the throne, defeated Anna's father, and then Anna was sold off into slavery. So to imagine being 13 years old, just a little girl, carted off across Africa, walking to the coast, sitting in a prison waiting to be bought and sold to a place, to a person unknown to you. These horrific experiences, again beginning when Anna was just a child, shaped her understanding, her goals in life, which were really just to survive. Not only survive, but also make the best of her situation. Anta was brought aboard, we think, the Sally, where she was cramped in with hundreds of other people younger than her, people older than her, people she couldn't understand. Brought across the Atlantic, given meager food until she reached Havana, where she was freshened up for the auction block. There, she met Zephaniah Kingsley. He bought her and declared her his wife. Anna was 13, Zephaniah was 41. And by the time that they returned to St. Augustine, Anna was already pregnant with her first child. Once returning to St. Augustine, Zephaniah Kingsley brought Anna to Laurel Grove, present-day Orange Park, where Anna lived for about 5 years, from 13 to 18. And it was almost as a training grounds for Anna to learn to be a plantation master's wife. She owned 5 acres across the St. John's, what is now today Mandarin. And Anna learned how to manage plantation businesses, how to deal with enslaved people, how to deal with the enslaved system itself that was in place here in Spanish Florida. At this point, Anna had survived that horrid transatlantic voyage. But now she had to navigate this Spanish system of enslavement, navigate her relationship with Zephaniah and the enslaved people, reclaim a sense of identity, find out who she was, but also make the best of her situation, how she could use these circumstances to her advantage. While at Laurel Grove, Anna also survived the Patriot War, where these Georgia and South Carolina planters were raiding up the St. John's River, burning plantations, stealing resources. And they made their way to Laurel Grove. Anna brought all the enslaved people, all the resources out to a Spanish gunboat in the St. John's River, went back and burned the plantation so that these planters couldn't use it as a base. And for her acts, described as heroic by the Spanish, she received 350 acres. Zephaniah Kingsley, looking at what happened at Laurel Grove, realized that Anna had fulfilled her training, her role as a proper wife. She was working in Zephaniah's interests at this point. So Anna was only 18. He freed her, brought her here to where we stand today at Kingsley Plantation on Fort George Island, where Anna lived here for about 25 years, managing this site in his absence. We here at Kingsley Plantation tell the story of Anna Kingsley. We tell the story of Zephaniah Kingsley and all of the enslaved people who lived, worked, and died here. Some of them went on to become freed landowners, creating communities, some of which still remain here in Jacksonville today. Everyone's story here that we tell shaped the development of Kingsley Plantation and its legacy today. If you want to experience these stories and step into the past, come out to Kingsley Plantation. We're here Wednesday through Sunday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And walk in their footsteps and learn their life stories.